Aces. Now, Pose has been turning heads on stuff like Galio, but taking it to Jace, that's a bit of another level. I think that's a bit of a stretch. He should win out on that matchup. More damage to stand toe-to-toe to Pose in lane. I understand the selection, and to be fair, JD Gaming might still have the opportunity to go for an AD cannon.
What happens in his bottom lane, though, because Exhaust's going to be popped down on him. He gets stunned, healed up. Mystic! Over-exaggerating that bottom lane, getting first blood.
Is a team in rebuilding.
JDG trying to stop that momentum. They did a flash onto Beishang. Not again. Here we go. The flash out. The fear's down. And JDG, Lumao's coming in for the engage. They talk on Beishang. Ignite down. Lumao, 2 kills in the game, baby. That's Ricard.
So beautifully done.
Small win, but already down behind. 1,400 gold in 10 minutes is not how WE's early game has been playing out. Their next move is imminent, especially with teleport up for Yagao, ultimate back up as well, and a turret dropping in the bottom lane for Objectives have been really on top of this and flawless over the wall. Not worth stealing for an Ocean Dragon. So double elemental. WE, their response is to play through the mid lane, get this wide open with the Rift Herald.
Yeah, I love this response for them. They actually should be able to take down the mid lane tower. It was already pretty low to start with.
Yep. She'll pick up 300 gold. So, good here for WE. Their lane, WE can get the kill beforehand because Zoom's stuck in this rush. They don't find him here with a bracing. He pops the ultimate Zoom. Gonna get the stun. No, not on the base. Shark Mark of the Storm missing in a weird position. Yagao here, flashes in, 2-man taunt. Impulse in as well. It's a killer instinct for the ages. As WE crumble beneath JDG. The glacial path to get out, but Flawless is stuck to Shie like a fly. Missing, takes the claws of Doom, and JDG chase up their very last kill, which is going to be knocked up, taken down, and secured by Yagao.
4 for 0 in JD Gaming's side. That's what we were talking about. The mobility does favor JD Gaming. They had all of their teleports off, and going onto a cannon to shut him down is so difficult to do. He got multiple stuns off before really being damaged, and that
begins breaking open the outer. Demolish will take it down, now to a 4K gold lead. Going to be spotted out the Galio there, ready to flash away, but just finds itself in the middle of Shie anyway. The Glacial Tomb's there, remember, has Sonya's too, uses it as the tomb comes down again. Shock blast in there, but Doom, 4-man lockdown. The lightning surges, and the top laner of JDG hits hard, gives him a perfect game here in playoffs. And again, we ask, JDG making this run without Clint, without Loken? It's still a bit of a...
And I guess Yagao just saw that. He wants a bit of styling on them. I think the big question for WE is, do they actually give over side select for games? And it's just a question of which game do you actually give it over to JD Gaming. I think WE are going to have to hold on to that.
They will. Game 1's not over yet, but it's looking like it with WE getting stormed on by JDG in their own base. You look at item power spikes right now, irrelevant here for WE. The Vayne you want at 4-5 items. You want a 40-minute game for the potential of WE to outplay. But Imp, he's got the Lifeline passive now. He's got a Phantom Dancer, a BF Sword. WE have struggled as JDG once again encroach.
And this is a situation where Zoom can decide to go in. Even though there is a 4-man and a tower standing there, I think Zoom's Maelstrom is able to equalize all of that. He's very far ahead, has his double armor magic penetration items up, and Mystic's just not going to survive this at this point. I agree with WE, they do need to back out here.
Okay, leave the turret, leave the inhibitor, more gold over to JDG, more nails than what seems to be a game 1 coffin. Flawless waiting on the side for his paranoia as well. You know that WE are expecting this Nocturne to ult in. JDG, as they pick up the inhibitor, they'll just walk away. Baron still in hand for another minute.
And WE, they don't have the Son of Baron on the team anymore. No one has really stepped up to fill that role. Condi now playing for LGD, so they're trying to venture out, but it's going to be very difficult.
And JDG baiting this in, they find another man, knock up, and Missing just walks into the fray. Golden, but he's feared, drops again, it picks up the kills, Post is in way too late, and there is nothing left here for WE as they crawl back to their fountain with Post the only one alive. JDG don't even need the top laner. They charge, they complete, and in game 1 already, the momentum has shifted, and it starts out towards JDG.
JD Gaming, they had to be putting up an act in that last series versus WE, flipping the tables completely.
Feels like a much more WE draft entirely. JDG cementing their own style, but it's going to be the Vladimir as to which...
Shot out his Impale, got cut. And Zoom's gonna get solo.
Zoom doesn't have the flash. Solo kill. The post by the Ghouls. This game he definitely isn't. Yagao about to find out about it. There's the flash from Shang. Glacial Path in as well. 3 members stacked on in. Maiden joins in and Yagao gives it over to Beishang. Maiden leaves.
Lumal and Skarner can't find a fight. They should be fine.
Can you start it out now? Because Lumao and Imp are already disengaged with the Glacial Pusher comes down. They lock on down. Imp, he can't move. They pull out the quickness, but Lumao has done enough for timing. Taking Flawless comes back in. Cataclysm down. Yagao's in the middle of it though. Locked down with no matter, nowhere to go, and no hope as WE are reversing what JDG did to them in game 1. 5-0.
Come in with the flash to equalize things, keep people under tower. Yagao comes in, but he's just a perfect Cataclysm target at that point. Even stops Flawless from
this time. Here comes Predator though. Had they disrespected long enough, Glacial Fisher comes down. Hang on. The turnaround Mystic is into the final hour. The Vayne hitting again hard like a truck. Into the fray. Missing. Headbutts it for the last one as the Winter's Bite has sucked up the concussive blows. Mystic and missing. 2v3 me. The Scorpion doesn't have the Spire, doesn't have the movement speed, and doesn't have the hope here in game 2.
Oh my god, that was such a monstrous play coming
we
here.
just continue again with the Cataclysm down onto Yagao. Chie ults himself, the Frozen Tomb, locks on down, leaves the key. Yagao has no escape, and WE 9-0 in game 2. They get a turret, they get more gold.
Back then, but they were a little bit scared that the rest of the map would collapse on their position.
Oh, the flash is gone. Here comes the Heathen Flame finally a play as the Killer Instinct in from him. The Heathen Flame going to drop down. Mystic is getting burnt down. First kill goes over. There's a big shutdown for Shea coming in. Cataclysm next to the turret as well. Mystic finds his death wish. And with 2 kills, WE need to survive under turret. Zoom tanking up the duration as Beishang here takes the Killer Instinct. They find the Impale, but JDG are so darn low. There's nothing Chie can do about it. Everyone from JDG survives. Zoom now underneath turret. Goes into the Sanguine pool. Yagao dies. Lumao dies.
Can the Thrall find someone?
Cannot find Zoom. He walks away still for WE. And they're still getting turrets. Don't get me wrong. It's a WE favored game. But JDG, they make the move that we were expecting to see 5 minutes ago.
Nobody forces things like JD Gaming forces things. They go in so hard, but rolling one lanes. This time around, W got the top lane rolling from Pose, his heroics getting that solo kill on Zoom.
Yeah, there's much favoritism shown towards that top lane of Zoom, and Flaw's now paying for it. He's being caught out again. Has to flash defensively once more. They're in a choke zone for WE. They find themselves knocked up. Here comes Zoom into the middle of the frame, finds the Cataclysm in the back line as well. WE escaping here, but look at Mystic. He just front lines into Zoom. The flash is there from Post. Hammers down. WE clean up. 3 behind. Lumao himself in not in a good position. They sit in front of Baron, but this is going to be a crucial mistake. JDG bitten off way too much. 5 versus 3. I don't think so, Lumao. Mystic's coming for you. Even Yagao knows that he's in a wrong position. Crit to death. Mystic gets yet another double, and WE are getting given their lunch money.
To a couple internationally. He knows
what
Fnatic does.
Flawless is so squishy. Here comes the Cataclysm again, half health. Beishang will just pop the stone plate into the fray again. They lock down each and every member who comes their way. Give another double, this time to the jungler.
That was picture perfect from Shia. He gets the Ring of Frost on Imp as well. Instantly
Can they kill
takes him down.
Post? They'll find the knock up. Sterex Gage is here, Post at half health, so he will eventually die. Goes golden, wasting time, but WE are just looking to end the game.
Yeah, they're definitely going to take at least a triple inhibitor from this. There's nothing that JD Gaming can do, and it's a question if they can even get back into their base and defend.
They're just hunting for kills at this point, and as you would, demoralize JDG. Yagao can't stand up to Mystic, who has been on a tear in game number 2. Beishang walks up to the Nexus turret. No fear, no worries. And no Cataclysm apparently as well.
And this looks to be a quiet end to what it was a surprising game 1. WE now sitting on almost a 20,000 gold lead.
Definitely a noisy start to game number 2 for WE. Bringing it back in the series as they start clawing at him. He'll get taken down quickly. Mystic even finds another. That's like his 4th double here in game number 2. And while they keep Zoom busy, WE fight back, equalizing in the series.
The hunter becomes the hunted in game 2. Flawless Zoom's idea. How are you going to play against the Poppy? He just goes for the, I would say, the safer option.
Yep. I mean, you know, you said at one point we will hope.
All right, is someone going to walk up?
Flawless as his flag and drag. The flash is there. Lumao hits the go button and Mystic is dead. Yeah, I know.
He drags the duel from JD Gaming through a minion wave and wins out from the trade. very, very careful going into this lane. Now, there is Flawless coming in, and they also have the Cannon Barrage.
And the Lumau turns around. Cannon Barrage does come down, as you mentioned. Missing it low, has the flash. Here comes the Cataclysm. They chain it together. Missing is going to die first, but Lumau should be the response. As Beishang gets low, takes one down, but a 1 for 2. JDG coming up ahead in this early game.
Well done on both sides. They both knew the limits of this trade.
Oh, that was a weird interaction there from Missing, but he finds an essence. No, he doesn't. It goes wide. Missing has to ult back in. Imp still under the turret, finds a silver bolt. And Imp, again, has the perfect position. Box comes in, Post locks him against the wall, so both AD carries go down. WE have made a quicker rotation. More members. Xie forcing Yagao out of lane. This is the cost. With Post getting 2 kills, he pulls himself back into that top lane.
Even though he fell down, that was really well played right there. He wasted so much time and ability from JD Gaming just to clean up that kill.
I would say it was completely worth it, but the way Zoom's going, there's another part of me that's saying, all right, 30 CS, Yagao, is he going to be caught out? He gets binded in the end, ignited down, dead for dead. That 1-for-1 trade I'm speaking of means that Flawless is the only one left alive. And Xie
does have
the
Smite.
binding. Smite's going to come through. Flawless unable to secure it. It's Beishang. Post comes on in, gets his third.
That area down after this.
Yep, bottom side completely clear after Zoom gets this turret. So happy that going straight back down to that bottom lane, where they know that WE now on the top side as Lumau's just been caught out, has to headbutt Xie back. He's into ultimate form, or rather he doesn't have it there as they're trying to lock him down after he flashes and everything lands, every bit of CC as Yagao gets ulted on by Mystic. The last shot gonna come through, but Yagao
really well played. They get the Infernal Drake for 0 risk.
Okay. Pop the ulti. Q someone, Q someone, Q someone.
Get more barrels.
Q someone, barrels, Q someone, Q someone again. We'll see that interaction in a second. Xie getting the response back with the ulti onto Yagao, but the 1v1 is still there. Well, flash from Beishang making something happen. Yagao not comfortable on the side wave. He does flash away from the undertow. Will he survive? Yagao not long enough. That tormented.
So crucial. I can't believe he found that dark binding.
True.
And look at how what Yagao's doing here. It was kind of an interesting bait just to get him that way.
He put it back down, and it looks good. It looks good for WE right now. It's Missing gets the flash out. We've just gone into the full fight, Clement. I don't know what year it is, but I'll tell you what, it's 2029 as Teleport comes on in. Yagao ready to face the might. WE back away. That was quick. Hang on. Beishang might be dead. The chains won't land. Floors is just... Ooh, hello. Yeah, you're dead. Zoom.
It's like painful being a top laner on WE, but this is what they found victory on. They say, you know what? The offensive items, just the
Mystic finding himself ahead. Hasn't sacrificed too much here for WE, but of course they're losing their side lane.
Positioning around the map. Pose does still have his teleport, so WE should be willing to just keep on shoving these waves in.
They started Baron. There's going to be a quick one as well. JDG, Cloud to finally engage. Lumau waiting for the flank.
This is a really risky situation for JD Gaming. They don't want to walk into this.
Or is it worse for WE because the flanks come in. Yagao comes in. Cataclysm there as well. And final hour's been Brock Xie to slow them down, but flashes burn multiply. Post in for Zoom. He wants the game plan. Xie coming back in. Post going head first. They don't spot Lumau until now. He gets bombed on back. Slow is Yagao into the middle of the pop. He survived long enough, but eventually gets taken down by the Vayne. Mystic in bad positioning. Has to flash. It gets free roam. She does get a 4-man route, but at that point, it's too late. JDG took full control of the fight, and now the Baron is theirs.
And that just turned its head in an instant. I thought W was able to make it towards the Baron if they had Pose walking in front of them. However, it was Missing that took the brunt of the initial burst coming in from JD Gaming, and they're able to find pick after pick into Baron.
When Imp is untouched, when the Vayne gets free roam in a team fight.
He's just so good on those initiation champions. Xie does not have the Zhonya's, so once he goes in, not really any retreat path, tries to create space for his team.
A little bit of damage, good hook there from Missing. We're going to find another engagement. Zoom has to flash away underneath the car. Cannon Barrage comes in, but the damage is too much. Missing tanks it enough, and no one's going to die as a response. Hang on, Beishang! Beishang! Thank you, stopwatch. WE's jungler survives. Mystic also gets the turret, and they get Zoom. But at the cost of their mid lane turret and the growing wave. Look at that. Double cannon mid. Xie needs to be there. Someone needs to respond.
Yeah, they'll definitely have to go back and defend this. That was a really big to the absolute limit. They're already knocking on all 3 inhibitor towers at this point. And you know, if a 1-3-1, all 3 lanes.
Okay, Baron's going down.
Missing.
Big Kaiser. Yeah, he does find the flank onto Zoom. We know he's going to die. And it's going to be Mystic who dies with him. They kill each other. Zoom shredded that Kaiser.
How is that possible? That was like 2 seconds and he instantly killed Mystic. Where did Mystic go? Nobody expected that kill trade to actually go down.
And because Mystic died, it means that Teleport's going to come through. JDG might look to end the game, Clement. They've jumped onto Poser, who has to heroic charge out. The death sentence doesn't land, but Imp is hitting the Nexus. Into the final hour, the Poppy ult misses as well. JDG want to put a close before WE start finding their way back in, and they may have done it onto the second Nexus turret. Now Floor's getting low, gets bopped on out. Imp is alive, however, and this is the vein you want to see from Imp. Yagao jumps on him too, goes golden, but Chie is going to put the puddle down, knocked on down. Yagao still alive. Beisheng gets chained. He's burning, he's burning, he's burning, but he lives. And the Nexus on the way out, he still dies.
The cannon minion actually finishes Yagao on the way out. Revenge for Team WE. What a upset that would be. JD Gaming coming in at the 8th seed, losing multiple series to come into playoffs, and also having a yeah, W are not even going to contest this. They have both inhibitors lost in the mid and top, so not much. Yeah, there's only one Nexus tower right here.
No, there's no Nexus turrets left. Imp took it down in the last play. Nexus is exposed, like you mentioned. JDG onto Beisheng, who gets quarter health. Yagao gets flayed back onto the supporters. Lumao finds Mystic. WE have lost their main damage source, and it's Zoom again, who's just shooting barrel after barrel. Imp tumble after tumble, and JDG one more step to knocking out WE. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I will tell you this, Lumao is the only fiddle which I actually like in the LPL.
Because the aftershock there on Fiddle. Not really anything else we've taken at the moment. This is a quick rotation, however. Remember that Beisheng in the jungle as the Ola flushes away, doesn't find the undertow. Fiddle comes in again! Lumao first blood, much like against Invictus Gaming. He does it once more. Wins the trade. Oh, hang on. Reman. Scatter weak in the mid lane, unleash power. Chie somehow brings in the cavalry. And
this is a very tight matchup. Flawless getting hit first. He might go down.
Yeah, the Glacial Fishing Flawless still has ult, but surprise party Fiddlesticks. Lumao goes into the fray. Flawless joins as well. Mystic can only find still bolts as they flash on in. Mystic is still alive in the back, but they eventually clean him up. Beisheng is getting low, getting powerful, but Imp still survives. It's a clean house again, and JDG are the victors. Mystic, there is an ulti up for both, but is Imp tagged them over? Surprise party again, everyone's invited. Mystic locked into a corner, and it's not his birthday, that's for sure. The presents go to JDG.
And that was another great party. Crowstorm from Lumao.
Oh, good flash from Missing, but he's on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift. I think he should have just died. You're right, Clement. JDG chasing this up. Fiddlesticks, look at his trumpet head. Following up, Dark Wind. Silence has nothing to say. Flawless slows him down. There's a lot of time wasted here, but I don't think it's going to matter. Missing is going to die. Slowly, but surely. While Beisheng, Rift Herald on the top side of the map. Flawless is still chasing him. Just kill him.
Great effort.
There we go. Fiddle, he took Demolish. Imp hitting away at it. Oh, by half a second. Still that trading point. You're saying, well, we need to trade up. When can WE trade up? But always just trying to match JDG.
Yeah, but
that's true. Lumao is looking pretty fast at the moment as well. Shie comes in over the side, finds the support! However, we also know it can be started quite easily. There's a flash into the ultimate onto him. He has to ult immediately himself. Good response, but Shie tries to come over and do it again. But it's the party time! Yagao's coming in. Scatter the week onto two members as Lumao goes gold. Shie flashes on in, finds the double distortion. Imp is still alive, however. The auto attack from Shie is he burns down, but not quite. Walks into a dangerous spot, a messy fight, but one that WE are coming out well on. JDG 4 for 2. How WE got that is beyond me.
Damn, Pose with the triple kill. It was exactly the mechanic we were talking about. Zoom had already turned to Mega Gnar, and he was on his path where he could not gain any rage anymore. So WE...
Key opening here for the fight. Look at the flank set up here for WE. Shie is going to be spotted out while the Dragons contested. It goes over to Beisheng. Shie in over the side. Imp now has to 1v1 him, but he disappears before any fight comes in. Imp ults in. Ambitious as ever as Yagao. Zoom coming up. Mega Gnar ready to strike. JDG won't find their dream fight. Shie being a thorn in the side and missing takes all.
JD Gaming are really worried about 3-0 and 1, 2 items.
Oh, he walks blindly into a brush and they find Post, they win the fight, but Shie comes in, finds the distortion onto 5 as Gnar goes into Mega Floors, getting hit up by Missing, but slowed on down. Imp is still alive. WE wallops on backwards. Shie comes back in for the re-engage. Beisheng almost takes him out, but Yagao is dangerously low. Imp gets one, but on the return side, there's too much damage.
This is pretty much a fiddlesticks play. I don't think you do it this way unless you have a fiddle. Let's see if Lumao is spotted. I think that's going to be the key issue.
Very good position. Baron goes off. Baron goes on. Shie's there for the flank. Ulti comes in over the wall. It's onto Mystic. The 80 carry caught out. It's over to Imp as Yagal tries to recover, but Unleashed Power puts him to half health. Now for JDG, because Post is here, it's a 5 versus 4.
The Pose is going back in, but there's a lot of zoning potential. Zoom still has his Mega Gnar. He's going to go into Mini right now, but Flawless is still there.
Shie was looking for Lumao. Scout of the Week does not connect. Shie comes back in once again. Lumao has to be careful as here comes the ultimate once again, ready and willing. Zoom still in the backside as Fiddlesticks is there, locked in the middle. I'm not sure what he's stuck in the drain. Perhaps it's Beishang. The Baron resets, but Shie finds flaws. A 1-for-1. WE 4. What are you going for? You're going for Shie as you do find the ultimate in the end. Big pick off here for JDG. Missing, locked in the Cataclysm as Force. Pops on out, re-engages. The undertow coming through, but look at Zoom's Rage Bar as Imp is free firing. They might not even need it. Scatter the Wind goes short. 3 versus 5 is still
Someone
enough.
hit the goals.
Post is coming in, yeah. Maiden needs to die as well. The Petrified Beard and Post is unleashed. Yagal goes in with the ultimate. No mana left remaining though. Beishang still there for a steal with Flash. Zoom over the wall. Boomerang Blade to get the slowdown. Beishang not zoned away, not hard CC just yet, but Zoom is getting into Mega Gnar. They're waiting for it. They do find one. Force is there, but Beishang as well. They're auto-attacking the Baron. Zoom might even die, but the hero play from him. He walks into the vein. Mystic gets thrown a rocket. And Imp secures him down. That could not have been closer for JDG. You've got the Yorick that's so darn fed. Might be Baron, might be a big gold lead here, but WE, they're not out yet.
Yeah, and this is going to be very hard to crack for JD Gaming. I don't think they're going to have such easy baits they've had. If you think about all the fights that have just happened, JD Gaming have repeatedly lured WE into their own deaths with the combinations that they have. But now that they're in a siege, this is his chance.
Scout of the Week, half health for missing. Not going to get tagged down by Imp, but he has to disappear as well while Narsplit pushes on the bottom side of the map. The top side, the inhibitor turret, Scatter the Week goes short once again. They look for the engagement. Rallies the flash forward. Imp might have to ult if he gets burnt on down. WE, the team fight dream, but already Yagal has got the 1-for-1 trade. That's a Fiddlesticks dropping as well. But for JDG, they get the inhibitor. They lose a couple of men. It seems like, as the rest of JDG are going to take Cloud. Elder coming up next. Though with no inhibitor turret, it's very easy for Lumao if he can find his way into this base. Scatter the Week, a big factor of that as well, as they get the inhibitor, they get out, spotted him out, Scatter the Week doesn't land, they find the Terrify, Shie, the Unleashed Power, doesn't land, but the Ignite does, Falls flashes in, the mid lane is down, Cataclysm's an overkill, but not an oversight. They get missing on the end of that fight, and Lumao just won them that fight.
How the hell did he get up in that position? Right behind enemy lines. The only target that was truly viable, the one without Quicksilver Assassin. They find him.
But is Imp gone too far forward? That's the question. Mystic now finds himself in the middle. Lumao goes gold, but the rest of JDG here is Scatter the Week in a choke to lock down Beishang. Imp is still alive after the GA, and they're lucky. They had the support of JDG. The solo laners come in. Post will not be able to get Lumao. He can't get Imp either. Into the GA. Zoom covers the mid lane, and Post tries to lock Lumao down, but he's dead as well. Baron's going to be on the table, and JDG, it's play after play.
I can't believe JD Gaming actually managed to turn that last fight. Iron Solari, Lifeline, and GA all being popped, but it does survive in the end. It looked like W were able to clean this one up and then move for the Baron, but not to be. That combo was just so detrimental to WE, and they count missing again.
Caught out once again. Second skin procs through. Too easy for JDG. Making playoffs look like a dream run. Everyone expected them to fall. 3-0, 3-1. Maybe they'll take one game. The fact that WE, it's their turn to drop. As JDG head on in. Inhibitor number 2 will fall.
They do have Pose back in the fight, so this is a 4v5. They're holding on okay, and late game Mystic is nothing to scoff at. Can they make it happen?
You said it before, 4v5. They've got to start the fight now. WE, because they're on the Nexus turrets. Post pulls up the Maiden once again, locks on down for Imp, but he's in the backline. Zoom gets the lockdown as Ragnarok comes on in. Shie trying to save the game. Floor TPing into the side. Zoom ults him into the wall. It's Beishang with GA that gets popped. Imp repositions in this fight. Mystic can't do anything. Unleashed power. Lumao, as he's done all game long, unleashes the surprise party. Imp will start working at the Nexus, and JDG in 3-1 fashion open up playoffs and eliminate WE from Spring.
I cannot believe it. The 8th seed coming as the lowest